Hello and welcome to the 2018 JAGYS, something I know you've all been looking forward to. Well, it's finally here. We got a lot of great memories, a lot of great things that have happened this year, a lot of funny moments, a lot of weird comical moments, usually by me or by John Mills or by Dennis Smiley or Brandon Hudson or a few other people as well. But we also want to celebrate the positive, the inspiring, the just great efforts by some of you this year. Oh, and I guess I don't need to talk anymore. Looks like we're just about to get started with our speaker. let me step on up to the stage.
Good evening. Thank you for having me here at the JAGYS. It's always been something I've dreamt of speaking at. I'm kind of at a loss for words right now amongst you all. This is truly a great honor and things we want to honor our JAG students for. I apologize for the attire. I just came out of a workout, threw on a tie, and so, hey, let's focus on the JAGYs though, and the people that we want to talk about. All right, tonight our first award is gonna focus on some of the best and most outstanding things that we have in our JAG program. Number one, we have our person who's probably the best facially structured person out of all of our JAG students. A lot going on here. Very willing participant. Probably going to be a future Santa Claus at a children's hospital somewhere to brighten up some kids' day. But the best bearded personality and alter ego goes to John Mills, aka Don Mills. Our next best of the evening. Probably should move this over here. Our next best of the evening, for his most uses of references towards this popular video game. It's a game that a lot of people seem to play, this JAG student in particular. And so the JAGY for most Fortnite references goes to Tanner Zenner. This one right here we have as a co-winner. We have a male-female category, and so this position, this award right here goes to someone who is very attached to a personal belonging of theirs. That belonging going up in their headphones, and so I'd like to award two participants. The best female attachment to headphones is Megan Burns. And now, the best male attachment to headphones, drum roll please, Anthony Hernandez. Now we'd like to move on to another award here, describing a person that is very particular about their clothing. Some would not call them GQ. Some would call them, someone who's a billboard for what they are thinking. A masterpiece of wardrobe that is beyond anything like we've ever seen before. So the best worded t-shirt collection goes to none other than Junior Hunter Poor. Our next JAGY is for someone that is very quiet manner. When we were thinking about what JAGY goes for this person, it was very difficult. Wanted to find something that represented them in an outstanding way. And so the best thing that I want to represent about this person is this. And so the JAGY for most quiet-mannered responses in class, Melody Huerta. Up next, we got an award for someone that is always wanting to talk about something, always has something that just happened in their life or could be happening in their life, or just happened last hour. The Jaggy for this person represents a whole year-long worth of stories that honestly I might write a book over, because I think it would be a New York Times bestseller, so I might be getting on that. But the most interesting life events / econ class stories Jaggy Award goes to Brandon Hudson. Yes. How do we follow that Jaggy up? I know, right? I mean, I could add a few dance moves, but we have to keep we have to keep things moving. Our next Jaggy goes to a great student who had a very good reference throughout the year, and plain and simple is a very catchy one. I don't think anyone will ever look at these two things the same again. I don't think anyone will look at the dab again. The Jaggy for best berries and cherries fam reference goes to Nate Ruggles. Shh. Can we quiet down over there? Thank you. I'm sick and tired of we need to tone it down. Our next Jaggy goes to someone who has a very creative sense of hair, someone who has a different look but owns it. A unique look for sure, yet somehow is a runner, yet somehow glides majestically on the track or the cross-country course, even with a bob of hair bopping up and down. How he does it, no one will know except him. The Jaggy for best ponytail on top of their head goes to Yohani Torres. Most people often walk upstairs with no problem, and so it might implore you to ask this person and assist this person if they are walking near stairs. And this is not to make any light of it, but it's just to make sure we are making sure our JAG students, fellow JAG students, are very carefully cared for. Plain and simply, the Jaggy for most times tripped up the stairs goes to Jessica Clemens. Jessica, come on up and receive your award. Oh. We'll move on. Next, we move to a great category. I love to talk about this category. It's called the class participation / attendance category, where a lot of awards are based on this area. We have some really good ones, so please wake up if you already fell asleep. We'll start with a favorite of mine. This is a great annual award we give out, and that is one to whom always is there. You might not be there to start, but he'll be there. The Jaggy for most tardies with donuts brought is none other than Ian Arvison. Our next award goes to someone very special, someone we've honored before. Their presence is majestical, phenomenal. Some might say glorious. It makes it all worth the while when they are in class. The Jaggy for lunar eclipse-like attendance goes to Jake Brown. Next, we want to definitely have to call out someone who did an excellent job this year with their attendance. They might have not been with us for the longest time, but I certainly want to recognize this person. If you could all hold the applause till he gets up here in case something happens. But the Jaggy for best late class performance of the year goes to Isaiah Bada. She joked about it. She said she was going to do it. No one believed in her. Not even me. And I'm supposed to believe in her. Anyways, the Jaggy for highest streak of missing one day per week each semester goes to Abby Rose. We have 2 more left. This might be an inside joke for some of you, and I'm sorry if you're on the outside looking in. Just the way life is sometimes. I've always wanted to be on the inside of an inside joke, and I finally am able to, so I'm gonna hold on to it. But this one JAG student really loved to adventure, if you will. And he made a lot of claims about the activity he was involved with. Not saying I condone it. Not even sure what it is. But the Jaggy for most likely to leave the country, for whatever reason that is, goes to Dennis Smiley. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world, from city to city, from the Pacific to the Atlantic, from the north to the south, from over there to over here. We are down to our last Jaggy of the evening. You might be wondering who gets this award. If you've been doing process by elimination, you should know by now. That is a JAG skill I unfortunately did not teach you, but hopefully you understand. Our Jaggy for most math homework completed in class this year by a landslide goes to Grace Allman. Grace, congratulations. I also want to commemorate some of the great things we did this year, including taking several of you up to the CDC up at South Bend. It was an awesome, fun time. Hopefully we learned a lot. And we also had Jake and Ian go to the state CDC, with Jake winning 3rd in the financial literacy competition. That was awesome to see. I also want to commemorate you guys and your hard work on the Service Learning blog. Even though we came in 2nd at the regional, it was an awesome thing you guys did. Finally, seniors. Seniors, thank you very much for all the hard work you put into JAG. It was a pleasure having you around in class. Hopefully your classmates realize what you brought to the table too. So thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure having you at the 2018 JAGYs. You can please grab your gift bags as you leave the rear entrance. There's nothing valuable in there. To be honest, it's just a bunch of stuff we picked up at the dollar store. I didn't personally pick it up, someone else did, so it might not be anything at all. Sorry. But it's been a great year. It's been an outstanding time to have you all be a part of JAG. Loved everything you brought, whether it's goofy, whether it's funny, whether it's serious, whether it's real. So thank you for doing that. But until next year, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to close the JAGYs. Deuces.